We've now covered off the pumping system and also the mains bypass system. Now we need to talk about further filtration and backflow issues that occur in the system. The risk of becoming ill from a well-maintained rainwater harvesting system is low, according to the Federal Health Department. But in saying that, a mains water system is recommended for drinking water if it is available. In saying that, 3 million Australians rely entirely on rainwater for use every day. If we use a good design from the roof all the way to the house, then we can provide an effective treatment train, a natural treatment train, that will make the water in your rainwater tank real usable for all applications. So when we look at an existing system, we might find that it's not ideal. It doesn't have all the things that are in our design specification. So if we're trying to improve the quality of that water, we've got two options. We can actually go back and change the design of to meet the specification, which means maybe putting in a leaf diverter or first flush device, or we can treat the water to the specification that we actually want, and that is by putting further filtration on. If you think that is the best option, then it's really important to talk to a filtration specialist about that. You also need to consider the water and what the application is. So if you've got people living in the house that have particular requirements for quality water from a health point of view, or you have elderly people or very young people, it could be advisable to seek some specialists, people to give recommendations about filtration and further work on the rainwater quality. I'd like to just cover a bit on backflow, because backflow is something that has become a controversial item, I guess, in terms of plumbing. The definition of backflow is the unintended flow of water from a potentially polluted source into the mains water supply network. In terms of rainwater harvesting, this is the flow of rainwater, which we know that is low risk, back into the mains water system. All household meters from the utilities provide a high level of backflow because they are designed to only allow flow one way. In addition, it's mandatory that in every bypass device that they have a dual one-way valve protecting the rainwater to going back into the mains water within the house. So this is called zone protection. It's stopping the rainwater going back into the household, and then it's also providing the dual non-return valve in the meter provides network protection, so there's no backflow into the mains water. In terms of maintenance, it's important that we treat the rainwater harvesting system just like any other appliance in the house. If you consider it as a hot water, like the hot water system or the pool pump, you'll see that with a hot water system, how do you know that you need maintenance? Well, you don't have any hot water in the shower, so you go outside and have a look. With a pool, how do you know that that you actually need maintenance in the pool? Well, it either starts going green, or you listening for the pump every day. When you go to work, you listen for that pump and you don't hear it one day and you think, oh, the pool pump might have failed or something's gone wrong. The rainwater harvesting system is no different. It's something that you really need to understand and listen to every day. So if it's rained recently, there should be rainwater in the tank and you flush the toilet, then you should hear the pump start. If you don't hear the pump start, it needs a bit further investigation. So my advice for maintenance is really just to take a daily interest in what's going on and if something happens that is outside the normal, then you react to that. Also, you need to inspect the strainers and filters, usually 6 monthly, but to the manufacturer's recommendation. The key points for understanding rainwater harvesting are that rainwater harvesting systems are inexpensive, they're easy to maintain, and they provide a reliable source of water. And they have greater benefits than costs for households. Rainwater harvesting systems saves water utilities and governments billions of dollars in capital investments and operating costs by reducing demand for mains water. They also reduce stormwater management costs and reduce environmental impact on our waterways and our creeks. Over 3 million Australians drink rainwater every day. Quality rainwater is easy to achieve. Rainwater harvesting, combined with mains water service, provides water supply more efficiently than either system alone. Thank you for listening to the third part of the training for rainwater harvesting design specification. I hope that you gain something from these three parts to the specification. If you need more information, please refer to the written document.